Hey guys, today I'll be showing you my Mathmech deck profile for January of 2020. Yeah, the first deck profile of 2020. I think I don't remember if I put a deck profile in 2020. I don't remember now. Crap, I gotta check that. But anyway, I will apologize, and I will do apologize. I apologize for this video to be delayed so many times. This is the 5th delay of this deck profile. I would like to apologize. And for all those people who are subscribed to me and know my channel, they do remember that I had a fan on the background. Not anymore. That fan is gone because I was telling you guys that I will be doing some changes, and I did some changes. I got an AC unit, thank God, for that. Woohoo! It was a gift. I'm happy that somebody gave me an AC unit because the heat is intense here. Also, there was an earthquake where I live. I will not tell where was my location at. I do not want to tell anybody about my personal life. That's something here that's happened. If you did check the two times special editions of Rising Rampage, I did explain there was an earthquake. A lot of people lost their houses, and we lost power, water, and I went to my local Walgreens. It had power, so I said I gotta do something. I'm bored, so I made a video of that. So if you want to check that out, click the link below, check in my channel. But yeah, this deck has been anticipated. I'm gonna say something. One thing, if you play Dueling Nexus, they actually have the April the reprovision rules, the Master Rule reprovision. Now Master Rule 5, Master Rule reprovision. Remember that reprovision. That's the name. Not Master Rule 5. The thing is, people like to call it Master Rule 5. Which we're not even still in Master Rule 5. Not even 4. We're still in Master Rule 3, because Master Rule 4 is Master Rule Link, if I recall. But you like calling that. But yeah, I tried this in that format, and this deck is so busted. I thought it was busted with links, but no, it's way busted. Literally, I can summon the some crazy combos that I will tell you later. Overall, obviously, we still have our Bay here, the Lunite Dancer Blade. Yeah, but anyways. Yes, if you can check, these are double sleeve. These are the fit ones, the fit clear ones that I actually like these ones way better. I know in tournaments you're not allowed to use this, but in my locals, because I know the owner, he said, yeah, you can use the slim fit one, the transparent ones, because it doesn't show anything. You're not cheating. You're not anything. Stuff like that. I told him that I'm not doing anything like that. He was cool with that, and I even made him, hey, check my deck if you want to check my deck. I did it because of these sleeves. These are the Kyra ones. I love these sleeves to death, and I don't want to damage these, so I bought the slim fit transparent standard sleeves to fit them, so they do not get damaged. I don't care about this. Obviously, this is not gonna get damaged because I'm drawing them. It's up here that gives me nightmares. But yeah. So let's get into the death route. This is a budget version of it because right now sign-up money is at $30. I will not spend $90 for a playset that I think it should be like in the $10 range, or heck, even if it's the $10 range for sign-up mining, I will definitely buy them. Yeah, it's worth the $30, but $90? That is not fair. That is literally. I'm waiting for the reprint. I'm hoping that the reprint is not short printed. Please be not short printed. I'm hoping that is not. But anyways, I hope that the AC doesn't do a lot of sound, because it's a gifted one. But anyway, let's stop me talking about things. Let's start in the deck pile, shall we? And see what is that I'm playing. This. So first off, we're running 3 copies of Sigma. This guy is amazing. He is literally a free special summon. If you control no monster in your extra monster zone, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. But if this card leaves the field, gets banished. And also, if this card will be used for a Mathmech synchro summon, and you have a tuner on the field, this card can be treated as a non-tuner, which is amazing, and that's its passive effect, that he can be treated as a non-tuner monster. A lot of people were trying to negate that, but you can negate that because that's its passive. That's his you know his inherent effect. That's his effect with that. But that's Sigma right there. I love that guy to death. Then we got 3 copies of Mathmech Naval. He's your other tuner monster in this deck, which is really amazing. Naval is really good. I love him. It reads you can treat one cyber monster from the field or the extra monster zone, whichever you want. Special summon one Mathmech monster from your deck to the field, which is really good. Then, if this card was sent to the graveyard, it has a secondary effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one cyber monster from the extra monster zone. It can attack twice on monsters this turn. Not twice in a row, twice to monsters. 2 monsters on the field. Which I gotta say, really good. Okay, now for the other guys, we got 3 copies of Mathmech Edition. This guy's amazing. This guy's is being used a lot in Salamander Greats and the other one. Both of them will have the same effects, but the one thing that will be different is that one will add attack points and the other one will subtract them. Now, it reads you can target one face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except for Cyber's monsters. Also, you can special summon this card from your hand, but it cannot attack directly. If you do, that target monster gains 1,000 of attack points. It's really good. Then we got Subtraction. The same thing with this, but this one will target that monster. It will lose 1,000 of attack. The same thing. This one you'll target a monster that your opponent controls, so you can do more damage to your opponent when you bring out Final Sigma, which is real amazing. Then we got Division. 3 copies of Division. This is another great card. Now you can treat one cyber monster from your extra monster zone. If you do, you can special summon one one low up to 1 low 4 stars monster from your hand or graveyard. And graveyard. What I'm saying is that you can tribute that monster, that Cyber's monster. You can special summon one Cyber monster from your hand, 1 of them, and 1 from your graveyard at the same time. Yes, at the same time. I'm sorry. If you have a little disclaimer there, there's the effect right there. Is it read that? See? There you go. You have there, so you don't have to, put in the comments saying, "Oh, you read the effect wrong." There's the effect. Now, the last of the Mathmechs, we're running 3 copies of Mathmech Multiplication, one of your main combo pieces. This guy is amazing. What you do is that when you his effect is that you can target one Cyrus monster, a level 4 Cyrus monster on the field. It becomes a level 8 during the for the rest of the turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Cyrus monster on the extra monster. It gains double of its attack, which is 6,000 or whatever it can be, and that's pretty good until the end of the end phase. This is basically your main duo for Sigma to just do OTK. That's it. So you activate Naval's effect. You can tribute one of your any Cyrus monsters you want. So you can special summon Multiplication. Do Multiplication. Do not target Multiplication to make him level 8. Naval is the one that you should always target for him, which is really good. Target that, and you can synchro summon, and you gain the double effects of these guys like that. If your opponent doesn't control 2 monsters, well, this effect doesn't activate because there's no 2 monsters on the field to attack. Well, that's pretty much it for the Mathmech monster, but we're also going to be calling this one. This is, my opinion, a ordinary Mathmech, which is 3 copies of Balancer Lord. Now, Balancer Lord is another great monster. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 light burns during your main phase. This card, this turn, you can do an additional normal summon. This is a great way to bait any Ghost Ogres, Effect Veilers, and Permanents, which I love about this card. Until the effect, you can do an additional normal summon. If this card is banished, you can special summon a level 4 monster from your hand to the field, which is really good because a lot of times they did actually call by the grave sometimes these things. Don't do that shit. That's pretty much it for all the cyber monsters that we're running. These are all the Mathmech monsters that we're running. So yeah, we're running all of them because you just want to see them in your hand. You just want to see them in your hand. Pretty cool. Next up, for the non-Mathmech stuff, we had running 3 Ashes. Yes, I know. Oh my god, Ash, I don't have the money. Oh, if you don't have the money, Effect Veilers, Ghost Ogre, whatever, you can use any hand trap you want. If it makes you budget players or anything, I'm always a budget player. I just got these when the structure that came out, and I got these, and I haven't changed them. I sold my super ones. I don't miss them at all. I'm using the common ones. Then 3 Gamma Seals. One of them is in Spanish. And these cards, and I gotta say, it was worth the $3 for these guys. No, not $3 each. The entire set was $3, which I was happy. So yeah, that actually was a great investment to just buy these guys from the dual Devastator packs as singles. You just pop this down to your opponent. Final Sigma, bye bye, GG, good, that's game. The last monsters we're running are 2 copies of Nibiru because, yeah, Nibiru. It works. This is the only deck that I ever use. I main deck Nibiru. The other ones I've just been side decking. Just side decking him. And then finally, this came in this deck and it works great. Obviously, when I have him in my hand, sometimes it's stupid. But actually, this helps with Link Disciple's effect. Link Disciple's effect to put him back in the bottom of the deck if I don't need it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the monsters. Now, for the spells, not that many spells. We're running 3 copies of Sign and Backdoor. This is the budget version for Sign and Mining. If you don't have the money, if you have the money for Sign and Mining, yeah, go do it. But it's a waste of a lot of money. Just wait until the reprint comes out. If it's $30, the full play set, then yeah, go for it. But do not spend $30 on each for $90 for what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Konami, it's just sometimes greedy, but I can understand. It's like that, you know. But Sign and Backdoor is really good because you can banish Balancer Lord and do more power. It reads, you can target 1-star monster you control, banish it, and if you do, you can add 1-star monsters whose attack lower than that attack, add it to the hand, and during your next main phase, obviously when you activate this in your turn, it comes back, and it can attack directly, which is really good. You can activate your opponent's turn, and then yeah, it can come back, but you know, overall. Decks, we are playing 2 copies of Mathmech Equation. I actually used this at 3, but it did break me a lot. It bricked a lot. What it does is you can target one Mathmech monster in your graveyard, special summon it, gains 1000 of attack until the end of this turn. This is the monster ability. You can only activate this once per turn, which is pretty good. I love this card a lot. I love it to death. I still have the 3rd copy in my binder. A lot of cards. There are 3 copies. I got everything that's Mathmech 3 times, except the Xyz monsters. But yeah. Next up are 2 Mathmech Billion Blade Nayuta. That's how you say it, Nayuta. This is amazing. You can target whatever Cyrus monster you control, equip it during the damage calculation. The damage step, I mean, yeah. Damage calculation, yeah. You can send 1 Mathmech monster from your deck to your graveyard against the attack. The great thing is that when the Mathmech is sent to the graveyard, it activates its effects for more additional power, which is really good. And if this card was sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Mathmech one Mathmech card. Sometimes there's a Mathmech card from your graveyard to your hand, which is really good. Generic cards were 2 part of the desires, so you know it's okay to banish this, banish a lot of this overall. You still have this. This is a great aspect. I do this a lot, and it works, and I win overall. Then the final 2 cards, we're playing with a 1 Mathmech Induction. This all Cyrus monster you control gains 500 attacks. And sorry about that. That was my TV. If you control 1 Mathmech monster on the field, you can destroy this card, and you can destroy 1 card on the field, which is pretty good, I gotta say. They do target. It does target the card destruction, but it's okay. It's a good destruction overall, and I like this card a lot. I wanted to run this more, but Then the last one is 1 Mathmech Super Factorial. Super Factorial. What is wrong with me today? So this card does you can target up to 3 Mathmech monsters in your graveyard with different names if you and activate one of these effects. Special summon them onto the field. Their effects are negated, and you can immediately do one of these. You can synchro summon, or you can Xyz summon. If you synchro summon, all of those materials go shuffle back into the deck. If they can Xyz summon, they combine together into that Xyz monster, which is pretty good, I gotta say. I love this card. I actually used to have this at 2, but I actually did not want to see this at 2. I just want, and then when I see that 1, I could just search it off. Really great. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Not many spells, not many trap cards. And that's 40. This is 40. This is 40 cards. This is 40 cards. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. Now for the extra, that's where the good thing is. That's what you've been always dying to see. Why are you running the extra thing? So we're running the one Link Karibo, obviously, because you are spamming tokens in this. I will tell you which are the tokens. The one Link Disciple, I have to get this in ultra rare, sorry. The one Link Devotee, this is what it makes your tokens. This one is going to make your level 1 token so you can go for a Link Karibo. And obviously Disciple will actually recycle cards from your hand. The one Wicked, the one Cyber's Wicked, so we can do to grab the tutors. It's amazing that this card has protection against battle and card effects, which is freaking nice. The card that people are gonna be screaming and yelling and crying. One IP Masquerade. No! Yes, one IP Masquerade. I only done this once with her, and I love this card a lot. I only got her because she reminds me of Alita Battle Angel. If you ever heard of that movie, go watch it. It's actually really nice. I like it. She reminds me of her. This card, I love it to death. And even if this card gets banned, I will still have her in my collection of, things of manga and everything. But yeah, one IP Masquerena, the one Nightmare Phoenix, because, it's Nightmare Phoenix. And I did a little combo with Wicked and Phoenix. So yeah. The one Unicorn, because it does that nice removal. I like it a lot. The one Borosword. I don't have Borosword. Come on. I got it for I got it for dirt cheap price. I got it like for $15, which I think it's a way better price. And for the original one that I bought, it was the secret one. It was like $60. But yeah, I did get them. This is actually different. The Unchained Abomination. Why am I playing Unchained Abomination? Well, I don't have the Mech Knight. So this is my budget version for that. That's my budget version, but the great thing is that you can use IP Masquerena to create a Borosword, and Borosword cannot be destroyed by card effects and cannot be destroyed by battle, which is pretty good, I gotta say. I've done it twice with this, and it's really good. I did, I done this once with IP Masquerena for Borosword, and I did twice for him for other combos that I did. Now for the XC monsters, the only XC monster is one Mathmech Alibertation. I call him Algebra. He's a very pricey card right now, but he's going down. He's at like $20, but I just gonna run the one. Don't mind with the one. He was basically the hype because he was like Gustav Emerald, but not anymore. What it does is that in activation. When he comes in the field, it activates the effect. It's a rank 4. He requires plus 2 level 4 monsters. Means that you can go up to 4 materials to this card, but I always go to 2. Why? Because when this card is XC summon, you can detach materials equal to the number of materials you detach. 2, you can detach to add a Mathmech card, which I always love that. And the great thing is that you can tribute this card. Yes, tribute is cost, which is really good. Tribute that card, and special one Mathmech monster from your graveyard or hand, which is pretty nice. Then I love this guy, the Prime Mathmech La Plancia. This is another great card. This card, I've gone against with Thunder, and Thunder loses because of this. Because when this card activates, obviously we're gonna read the other one, but I'm gonna read the first effect is that it requires 3 level 4 monsters, obviously, in activation. If a Mathmech card will be destroyed by battle by card effect, you can detach from material, and it doesn't get destroyed. It doesn't get destroyed, which is really good. It's like the Return of the Shrine thing, the same thing that's been done so many times. And now the effect is that you can detach material equal to the number of materials it has. So 3 materials in total. The first material is you can send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. The second one is you can send 1 monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. Doesn't target, it sends, which is really good. And the other one is you can send 1 spell trigger your opponent controls to the graveyard. This card does not target. This card doesn't destroy. It just sends, which is really good because if I do Super Factorial in his turn when he brings out the Colossus, I activate this. I send the Colossus, which is really good. And he doesn't have a way to protect it overall. That's pretty much it for that. For the Synchro Monster, we're playing 2 copies of Geo Mathmech Magma, which is a mouthful, his name, but he's a really cool card. It reads, when this card destroys a monster by battle, you can target up to 2 cards your opponent controls and destroy it, which is really good. If this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect in its owner's possession, you can add 1 Mathmech spell tracker from your deck to your hand, which is really good. I never do go to this guy. I go to him when my opponent has a pendulum scale. He doesn't have anything, just a pendulum scale. I just go for him. Break the pendulum spell. Break the pendulum scale. That's pretty much it. But the most that you're trying to get into this deck is your one of your copies of if you excuse me here. There we go. Two copies of Geo Mathmech Final Sigma. Actually, that's a better lighting. I can't believe this is a better lighting. Hey, this guy is it's fucking amazing. It reads, it's unaffected by the card effects, except for Mathmech cards. Well, this card's in the extra monster zone. He's unaffected when he's in the extra monster zone, but if he's in the he's in the main monster zone, he loses that power. But he's way better in the extra monster zone. Now, if this card destroys a monster, the damage that was dealt to him, it's double of what it is. And if this card is destroyed by battle or by card effects, and owner's possession, you can add 1 Mathmech card from your deck to your hand. This guy is a 3,000 meter stick. You can make this guy to go to 6,000 to 7,000 to more that you can think of. That's why you run the Gamma Seals, you run the mirrors, you run a bunch of things there. That will help you. The blade will double its attack, plus the effects of any of the Mathmech monsters that's sent to the graveyard equalizes that more for him, or dealt more damage to your opponent. Division. Oh dang! I forgot to say something about Division's effect. If that Division's effect is that if that card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card. You can target 1 monster on the field. It loses half of its attack during the end of the turn, which is pretty okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck profile overall. Okay, so what am I saying about the April reprovision rules that people are calling it Master Rule 5, which is not Master Rule 5. Stop calling it Master Rule 5. It's not Master Rule 5. Please and thank you. I said please and thank you, not in a hostile way. But overall, so what happened? So when I in Dueling Nexus, I practiced with the new rules, and I just had this. I had Geo Mathmech, and I got Prime Mathmech, Aliberia, whatever it's called. I don't know. I forget his name, dude. I call him Algebra, And I actually bumped him with the blade. How did I got him? Well, basically when it was my turn, I activated this. I bring him back. He was a 3,000 beat stick overall, and this guy was getting there, and boom shakalaka, he's dead. He was dead in the ground. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that, guys. Can't wait for that. This deck will be more busted than I thought, and I'm glad that I bought this, and I love this deck. I will say this, that I sold the Magical Musketeer deck. Yes, I sold that so I could do the Mathmech deck. Because right now, for this video in general, before they announced the reprovision, I got bored of Mathmech. I got bored of Musketeers, and I just got bored for them. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the wait was worth the wait of how this deck is functioning for me, and will function even more in the Master Rule reprovision, not Master Rule 5. Stop calling it that, please and thank you. Thank you very much. Overall, thank you for the 109 subscribers. I am so blessed right now for that, and how this channel is growing the way I never thought it could grow. And you can hear that was a truck. But thank you guys for everything. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications. That's the first time that I'm saying that. Turn on the notifications. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what else I'm going to be doing. I don't know what is the new set coming out, or what's going to bring out the Ignisters, or anything that will make me happy to build. I might build the Ignisters, but there are some secrets there that it will be pricey. Obviously, we pay a lot of money for that. Overall. what else before I end this video? Oh yeah, the new legendary duelist, which is about, you know, the protagonist. That said, I don't like it at all. I didn't like it. I don't like the cards that bring. I don't like it a lot. I just don't like it. People have asked me, why don't you like it? It has heroes, it had everything. I just don't like it. Point. That's my opinion. You have your own opinion. Yes, everybody has their own opinion, but I just don't freaking like it. That's all. That's end of discussion. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.